Shalom. All praises to Yahweh by Yashem, Yahweh Shah, by Yashem Wakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders that rule well, and peace and blessings to you brothers out there that's kicking his word in sincerity, also in truth. We're coming into some very, very serious times. The apostle Gabar did a beautiful, a lovely sit down on the how we're going to be basically demonized as terrorists very soon. And he posed a question of how many brothers are going to stay faithful in that day. And it's very important, that we, in my humble opinion, of course, it's very important that we are being candid with ourselves, of first of all, what we're doing in our everyday lives for the truth to build up ourselves. And also, do we truly believe, you see, and if you truly believe, there's going to be a certain way in which you walk. You're going to walk in accordance to the will of the Heavenly Father and not please the flesh. There's a lot of things out here that's not necessarily wicked that, you could engage in. Case in point for me is boxing. I enjoy to get into boxing and train and things of that nature. Well, that can, take, a lot of my time, and I'm, not studying and doing what I need to do, to build up my faith, for the will of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Boxing is not necessarily a bad thing. In fact, it helped me in the truth because it helped me calm down. It helped me, not be such a hothead, and gave me a lot of balance. So it's good to the flesh, and it's good, for my, my countenance, period. But that is not the truth. The underlying reason why I'm here and why you brothers are here is to serve Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. You see, not please the flesh and not get into, these extracurricular activities that can possibly take over your life. Case in point, it could be, getting a second job, getting on females, what I'm saying, getting to the money or getting to the bag, like brothers like to say. You see, all that could be really, productive to learn and to better yourself, but those things could take over, pleasing or doing the will of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. So it's very important that we're being candid with ourselves, and I want to make the statement of this: don't lie to yourself, man. Don't lie to yourself. You can put up a front for everybody else, but be real about yourself and be real with your walk. You see, because you know what you need to do in order to step it up. And we all know what we need to do to cut out what we need to do, or what we need to cut off in order to please the will of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. So this is 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour, who resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. And I want to really emphasize on the 8th verse. It's very important that we are walking, sober and vigilant, that we understand the times that we are in. We are in the time of building our spiritual faith up. We're not in the time to be building everything else up. We're in a time for us to really be focusing on the will of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. You see, now is there anything wrong with esteeming to make yourself better here? Of course not. That's what you're supposed to be doing, which is truth. The truth is all about living. You're supposed to live this truth. You see? Not be scared to, you know, take on different ventures in your life. The truth should upgrade you. You see? The elder Ariel, that's one of his main focus points, you know, which he does a beautiful job at, man. You know, emphasizing that this thing of ours is supposed to upgrade you. You're supposed to be a better person all the way around. You see? Why is that? Because this truth is a culture. And a culture, if you look it up, is simply a way of life. You see? But the underlying reason why we are here is to serve and to please Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You see? So we have to put our lives second to his will. You see? That's a part of sacrificing. That's a part of being a sacrifice. You're not going to be able to go fully into these different ventures in the world. Now, it's all right to, you know, have a business, you know, have a girl, or even I dare say, if you know, have a child. You know, I would recommend that, you know, living the times we're living in. But if you know, if you want to do those things, that's not necessarily going off. But you need to know this. We need to be pleasing the will of the Heavenly Father, because the Most High is about to come down with great wrath, man. You know, he's about to unloose this demon, these devils on us, man. The so-called white man is about to come, you know, with all he has on the saints. Jacob's trouble is around the corner, you see. And it'd be foolish for any of us to emphasize on, you know, trying to make it in this world or trying to gain more in this world versus trying to please the will of the Heavenly Father, man. You see, we need to be studying more and getting more and more convinced of the things in which we already know. And that takes time. That takes time, man. You know, you could be on one chapter for hours, you know, getting into the history and things of that nature. And all that takes, and all that does is build you up, you see. You know, so count the cost, brothers, and realize what you're into. You know, it's very important that we understand that, man, Satan played for keeps. He's playing for keeps, man. The elder Yatazak did a beautiful sit down in which he posed a question. He said, "Do you love? Does Satan love the Most High more than you?" Because Satan is on his job. He's going to do his job to the T. We have to do our jobs. We can't be lackadaisical about the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You see? Now this is Ephesians 5 and 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. That's right. We have to understand that it's about to get bad out here. We can't emphasize this enough. We know what the Most High is about to do. We've been preaching about this for years. You see? Now it's time to mentally get ourselves together. Get it right. You know? Don't be a parrot, brothers. Don't be out there, you know, saying that the Most High is going to destroy all these people and not think that you could be a part of that destruction, or that destruction, or this hell that's about to be, you know, on Babylon the Great isn't going to affect you. You're going to be greatly affected. You're going to have to enter into that straight gate. And we already are. We're only at the beginning of the steps of the straight gate. You see? But it does say this: wisdom and knowledge will be the stability of our times. You see what I'm saying? Building yourself up, getting understanding, getting around the brotherhood. You see? That's going to be our shield in that day. You see? Our faith. You see? But if you're not building up your faith, if you're not building up, you know, what you believe in, or building on what you believe in, you see, your foundation is gonna crack. And you're gonna crack under pressure. We are gonna crack under pressure. You see? So it's very important that we understand what times that we are living in and get to it. It's not time to be lackadaisical in the spirit, but it's time to move and it's time to work. You see? Hebrews 3 and 8. Harden not your hearts as in the provocation, in the day of temptation in the wilderness. When your fathers tempted me, proved me, and saw my works 40 years. Wherefore I was grieved when they, with that generation, it said, they do always err in their heart, and they have not known my ways. You see, that word provocation, when you look it up, it goes back to the word provoke, which means to challenge. You see, when our forefathers were in the wilderness, you know, that was a challenge unto them. They didn't know how they were going to eat. And a lot of them lost faith. And they seen the miracles. They seen chariots. They seen the power of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. But yet they still turned to idol worship. They still became frustrated and became rebellious against leadership. We seen all that happen now. You see? In the day of challenge, are you going to believe in the will of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua? Or are you going to believe in your flesh and get carnal? You see? And the only way that you're going to remain spiritual is by building up your faith. Okay? So I want to say the point was made. Don't lie to yourself. Be real to yourself. We know what we have to do. Do it. Get it going. Don't play with it. Don't play with the truth. Because these demons aren't playing. The devil isn't playing. Why should you? Okay? All praise to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. And double honor to you, apostle and the others that rule well. And peace to you, brothers. Shalom.